Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna hit R. I feel like I played Eve recently, but recently for me is just totally different from recently for you at this point, since there have been a lot of days where I've ended up recording like 2 videos in a day or something. Of Isaac alone, that is. Because of course I'm recording 2 videos in a day. That's just pretty much a given. But I don't know, I'll roll with it because I think Eve is fun. Because she is. She has 2 not terrible items. She has 2 health. The only real negative is her huge damage down of 25% less than standard. Which is, well, a pretty big deal, because I expected that to die, but it took 1 more hit. You know, things that you gotta get used to. That, yeah, hopefully deals with the Tinted Rock, and it did. And I always forget, so I'm just gonna pick it up now, because it just, you know, whatever. Better to have and lose than not have it all. It's much like better to have loved than lost. Anyway, let's deal with this dude. Pride shouldn't be too bad. Sadly, all we can get from it is a troll bomb and maybe an anarchist cookbook if we're lucky. And that's lucky in quotes. Alright, so we got the Joker and a nickel. Basically, I'm incredibly pleasantly surprised. And honestly, it would not be a bad idea to just use the Joker on this floor. It's gonna be a devil room, we know that. But it could also be a devil room that contains all of my hopes and dreams. Or if it doesn't, that means that we could get an angel room on the next floor, although next floor we'd be pretty unlikely to get a room. So what you're thinking then, maybe, is that we could not go this floor, get the guaranteed one next floor, probably, and then not worry about not having as high a chance on the floor after that. Still have the 0.25 multiplier to deal with, but I don't know. I don't know. See what this item room is. Either way, I'm pretty happy with the way this run is going, and I'm cool with that. Note, by the way, that Eve also has an increased chance that any non-specific heart drop is instead a soul heart drop, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, Abel's a terrible, terrible item. It is maybe the worst familiar, and by maybe I mean almost definitely, as it mirrors you, so not only does it rarely shoot anything, it can be confusing, especially in the Isaac and Blue Baby fights when there are already many tears coming at you. I'm not a fan, so I don't take it. It might not be special, but most familiars are, and that's another reason that I don't take familiars in general, besides a couple particularly good ones. Because most of them don't have good tier effects, most of them aren't good. Most of them are just kind of actively negative, making Isaac and Blue Baby shoot more. But that's my opinion. They're useful before that, and I mean, no, if your damage is terrible, you still don't want them. Because they don't make your damage better, they make your dodging harder. I mean, they sort of make your damage better, but not in a way that doesn't get evened out. Most likely secret room location's right there. And it's 9 cents. I have 2 keys, so I may as well check out the shop. Shop could be good. And then we can go fight the boss. So even though the item room's garbage, I'm gonna keep this run and hopefully it doesn't troll me and make it so that every item is terrible. Alright, so we know there's a range uphill. We've got that going for us. Let's shoot the fires first, see if there's anything to them that I want. Alright, what are you? You are friends till the end, 3 kamikaze flies, those do twice our damage, and then 2 pretty fly pills. Oh my god. So that gives us 2 orbital flies, 1 per pill, and those block tears and damage flies. So pretty much we almost have a full set of orbitals already, and it's the first floor. So pretty much that was awesome. Would be the way I would put it, generally. So let's hope we get something good from the boss, because no, we don't have any special items or anything yet. Wow, I'm good. Yeah, we're just kind of here with a good setup and not special items. Alright, dead bird. Good job. I'm proud of you. Let's then... Hey, don't do that. Duke of Flies. The fluke of... I mean, if you just switch them, it's dies, but that joke's been made. quite a lot of times. Oh my gosh, just stop having so many flies about, and then I'll kill you. I will kill you. I can't do a Bane voice anymore. I wish I still could, but I haven't watched the movie in like over a year. So, wow, it's weird thinking about that. Like, I last watched it in like Christmas 2012 or something. Which is just, it's crazy. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. This is taking altogether too long. Far longer than it ever needs to. Duke of Flies, please. Also, Flash updated, so hopefully that means that I won't get silly lag. But who knows? It's just how it is with this game, at least. But maybe it'll fix the thing with other games where I start losing frames for no reason. Alright, tears up, that's good. I don't have any soul hearts, so I'm not going to go this floor. I'm going to save the Joker because that does mean that I get a guaranteed 2 instead of a guaranteed 1 and a maybe 2. Assuming, of course, that I can avoid red heart damage here, which at the moment is rather questionable, I must say, since I have no soul hearts, not high damage, but I do have a pretty reasonably significant tears up. So that's something. That is indeed something. I don't want to go to this shop. I wish the shop and the boss room were in the same place, just like right next to each other. That would be really nice. That's not a soul heart. I can see how the two would be easy to confuse, and of course we're fighting famine. And I have to do this without taking any red heart damage, so I can't just, like, get the dead bird out to do a lot of my work for me. Because, no, that would require taking damage, which, well, it would have to be red heart damage since I don't have any soul hearts, as we just got finished analyzing. Alright, stay a little further away. One time I want knockback a little bit. I would regret having it later, though, so it's okay. Okay, so famine doesn't spawn more than 2 flies at once. And as it turned out, that one was inconvenient to kill at the moment. Okay, no, 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 no. There we go. So let's kill the fly. And just stay frosty. Stay frosty. And then we will dodge all of these hits, and then we will get a devil room. And a cube of meat to complete our set of orbitals, which will damage any enemy while blocking tears. Krampus. Okay. So this actually counts as not taking a deal with the devil, which is good because now we can get angel rooms. Angel rooms are fun. We did get 2 range up pills, if you remember, so we have plenty of range. That was a good dodge. Pretty much we are very set here. And the nice thing about the lump of coal that we're going to get if we don't die here is that it is unaffected by your damage multiplier, I believe. Because it adds onto the tier as it's flying, and I think I think it doesn't go through the calculation with the damage multiplier because that would be a lot of calculations for this particular game, and that would probably slow it down. Which it doesn't do. It doesn't slow down. So I'm just making assumptions here, but I think it's outside of the multiplier. Okay, let's not keep getting hit by those lasers. Obviously, I'd prefer not dying on this particular run because it's quite good. We do have our dead bird doing some work here. So anyway, yeah, it's 0.14 damage every frame, and I believe that that is like even better as Eve. But I could be making that up. Still pleased with it, and we have a lot of damage because it is based on time and not range, but range I believe is based on frames as well, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's a key, so we're probably not getting an item here, unless of course we get particularly lucky with secret room spawn. If it's in an obvious location, which ideally it's to the left of this room, and it has like 9 cents or something in it, then I'd say that I'd count on that beggar giving me something. Well, now that I have 2 bombs, may as well. Yep, that was the most likely location. Epic Fetus, that's a boring item, so I'm just going to skip it. I would have no fun whatsoever with this video if I took it, and the video would just be bad. So that's just an obvious choice. Alright, so that's really disappointing because I could have gotten something valuable like money. I mean, 9 cents would have been incredibly good. The beggar can't possibly give me Epic Fetus. Could give me Dr. Fetus, which would be just as useless and boring, but, you know, I'm not going to count on that. That's what we don't want. Okay. 3 cents, though, should get us another payout from him, which is at least something. You know, it's not quite 9 cents. Oh, I almost actually made that work. Avoiding damage, but also killing everything. Oh my god, this is good. This is really good. Now, what I should have done there, probably, would be play the beggar and hope it pays out with a potentially special item before taking Mom's Contacts, as I don't know if Lump of Coal is special, but I do know that Mom's Contacts are. But the purse is really good too. That allows me to hold 2 trinkets. Mom's Contacts freezes enemies. It's a chance to freeze enemies when we hit with a tier. So that's really good. And I'm ready to get out of this level and be in really good shape because we've got lots of range, we've got Lump of Coal, we've got 3 bombs for 1. Leaving the room and re-entering increases the blast radius, and then that happens. I don't know how or why that works, but it does. I do know how that works, actually. I know exactly how that works because it's really obvious. It looks like the bridge comes from the wrong way, but it comes from the right way. Don't worry. I didn't intend to pick that up, but it doesn't make a huge difference. So we'll just, yeah. Matchstick. Increased bomb drops. You know, maybe. Could be good. It also does decrease our other drops, though, so that's kind of why I gave it that Because instead of pulling from, instead of pulling from the, like, decreasing the chance that you get no drop, it, I believe, just balances the drops. Which doesn't help you quite as much, since, oh no. Okay, we do have a soul heart now, though, so we can afford at least 1 hit, which is good. I may as well check over here. I also don't have a spacebar item, and you're wondering, maybe, why I haven't used the Joker yet. And that is simply because I have not yet seen if I earned the Devil or Angel Room, because if I earned it, I don't need to use the Joker card, and I can save it for the next floor when maybe I don't earn it. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm going to use it whenever I don't get a Devil Room next, which probably will be this floor, but Isaac surprises us all sometimes. That's just a speed up and not a range up. I definitely do not want it, so I'm going to avoid that. And then we'll see how this goes. With 2 more cents, I will visit the beggar first, though, because why not? Ah, with 3 more cents, I mean. And we'll see how that goes for me. So, only 2 locations for the secret room. I would count on it being here, though. 9 cents. That's exactly what I wanted to see before visiting that beggar. And it's about time I get either health up or a real significant damage up. Not that Lump of Coal isn't significant, but like a substantial one from every distance. Health up, that's one of the things I asked for, and the more likely thing that the beggar would give us. Not that it can't give me, like, Polyphemus or something, but it frequently, very frequently gives health ups. So I'm pretty cool with that. Alright, let's see what this boss is. It's the Hollow. Okay, that should destroy you. Ow. I need to get this soul heart. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Lag the game, see if I mind. We got a soul heart for the boss kill as well, which is totally cool with me. And what am I hoping for from this boss besides the Devil Room? I don't honestly know. Angel Room. Okay, Jesus Juice is 0.5 damage up and a small range up. Angel Room contains Guardian Angel, which will replace one of our Pretty Flies, but that'll come back if we get like a 3rd level Meat Boy. Or for whatever reason lose an Orbital, which we can't do. So that's good news. Anyway, the Guardian Angel makes everything rotate 1.5 times as fast, and much like the cube of meat, it will damage anything it comes into contact with, not just flies. Or just whatever. What was in the item room? What did I skip in the item room because it was bad? Oh yeah, it was Roid Rage. Yeah, definitely not into that. So we did get a small damage up, and now we probably have cross-room range, if I had to take a guess. Yeah, pretty much. So there we go. Curse room, I will visit at the end of the floor. So we do have a pretty good set of orbitals. This is, I guess, technically this would be the best set of orbitals, based on my current judgments. Since apparently, even though I've totally seen it happen, the Sacrificial Dagger never blocks tears. That's according to reputable sources. But I want an explanation for why I've seen it do that. Still, regardless, they say that. I'll just take it. Oops. So I was trying to maneuver myself a little bit more accurately and then avoid the whole taking damage part of it while still doing damage with my orbitals. Obviously did not work. Anyway, I prefer level 1 cube of meat to level 2 cube of meat, just due to losing a normal boss item at that point for the second one. And I accept the level 2 Meat Boy when it's offered, but I just prefer not to have it offered. That's my new situation, my new position regarding that. And, well, if the Sacrificial Dagger in fact does not block tears, then I'd rather have a Pretty Fly. Guardian Angel, that makes it so that we can hit more with these things, and just makes it look better, if not actually making it better, by covering more positions more often. So I'm all about this setup. This is good too. Fly rooms are awesome. There's the boss. Alright, there we go. I accidentally froze it down. That's obviously not the helpful situation to freeze it in. Okay, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we have a Soul Heart, and we're fighting Chub. That's good if we can freeze Chub. Wait, we need to get it charging and then not do that. So chances are I'm going to take red heart damage here, which means that I'm not going to earn a Devil Room or Angel Room, which means I'm going to use the Joker finally. And that's okay. I mean, that's why I have it. I have it to make use of it. I was hoping to freeze it again in its charge. That'd be really nice. Okay, so it died. We haven't taken damage yet. Red heart damage. And we get a health up, but no Devil or Angel Room, so let's use the Joker. Scapular is a good item, and it will make it so that if we get down to half of a red heart only, we will get a soul heart. So, the way to play this most properly, I suppose, is to... Well, this depends on if we're hoping / expecting for Devil Rooms in the future. Because this floor I could use it very, very efficiently. Getting down to half of a red heart, trading all of my soul hearts away, or trading all of my red hearts away using Guppy's Paw to get 3 soul hearts per red heart traded. So I'd be able to get 12. After using the blood donation machine, I'm unsure if Scapular would activate due to me getting... Well, it should activate, I guess, for the whole blood donation machine part of it. And then activating it, I'd have tons of money. I'd be able to go to the shop. I don't know. I'll play it at least to 15 cents. This is the first floor where greed can appear, however, in the shop, and nowhere else. Well, the only other place for greed to appear is in the secret room, which can't happen on this floor. So there's no other mini-boss, which means that greed's a 50% chance. That's about it, though. Okay, that's a chest that I'm not particularly interested in. Peeper, I absolutely skip. Pushes bombs. It's annoying. It can be confusing against the bloat and the peep. It's just not that great. It pushed my bombs one too many times, and then I quit using it forever. So, 2 secret room locations that are pretty equally likely. I guessed right first try. Spider Bite slows enemies, so now we have slowing and freezing tiers, which just, I guess, means that we have a higher chance to do something that incapacitates our enemy on some level. Alright then, I could not be more pleased with this run. And, like, if we use Guppy's Paw all the way, we get into Whore of Babylon, which is 1.5 damage up. So it's really good, basically. So let's visit the shop, see what's going on in here. Not greed. Steam Sale's pretty worthless to me. I mean, I kind of... Steam Sale's absolutely worthless at this point, though. Take the Soul Heart. Question life. Go for the blood bag. Get the blood bag. Which is a speed up, sadly, but it's a health up and 4 hearts of recovery. Note it's a filled health up, so you might look at it as a health up and 5 hearts of recovery, but I don't think that that's the most accurate way to say it, since a health up in general is filled. So 5 hearts of recovery would mean you'd get 1 more than you actually do in that context. I think I'm happy with this floor. I think I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Okay, so I slowed it and then froze it. Oh, man. Alright. I'd like to avoid red heart damage, but I'd also like to avoid using my Guppy's Paw here. Keep as much health as I can. Not that I'm likely to get a Devil Room in the first place. It's pretty unlikely, honestly. Again, or Angel Room. It's just a shorter way to say it when I say just Devil Room. It's pretty unlikely, but it would be really nice. Okay. Yeah, I will go for this because that could be a Soul Heart for me. With more, it's more likely than with other characters. Okay. Okay, so I kill you. Oh man, the freezing and slowing are so good. I'm so glad I have these. Oh, the further you get, the worse for you, man. I destroy things far away. I was hoping for an item there pretty badly. Bomb for a bomb, totally a good trade. However, I don't have a positioning where I can check for top secret room in the... Well, yeah, top secret room, I don't believe. As well as get that bomb. So it's not really a positive trade, it's just an even trade, and it's just kind of a silly thing to do, spend my time on. So I'm just not going to do it at all. Alright, you need to hurry up and die. I just sweep fire across, and actually that's bad because I'm too fast and I can't really do that. Note we are also 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, which, hey, I will take happily. Okay, so I froze it and then slowed it, I guess. And that one I slowed and then froze. This is the Empress, which is a more powerful Whore of Babylon for a room. So I mean, that's cool. It's just not exactly that helpful at the moment, since, well, oh no. Don't damage me, this room. This room, just don't damage me, and I will be happy with everything in life. Okay, let's kill them from far away, where we have maximum damage. That one isn't really threatening. I may as well... I don't want to go to the shop when I only have 1 key. So Samson's Lock is a pretty useless trinket, but having it is certainly better than not. It is every time you kill an enemy, you have a 1 in 15 chance to gain 0.5 damage for the rest of the room. Same as Bloody Lust, but more damage, except that it's also, well, okay, I mean, it goes to the same variable as Bloody Lust for the damage, so if you have both of them, it's not like you can get up to 6.6 damage, you still only get up to 3.3. And this one's just only a chance to actually work. Mom's Knife, you know, I'm not too about that right now. I don't really want it. It would be fun, I guess, but I think that this is more fun. Note this is the depths 1, so we're in good shape to use the Empress to maximize our damage at the moment. So we're still in good shape to leave the boss room afterwards, which is mostly what I was getting at there. So again, maximize my damage by maximizing my distance. And this is going quite well. Oh man, that was beautiful. So we're going to get a devil room item for this, and then we might get an angel room. So that's a familiar, I don't want that. Bible, I'll touch, and then drop. Never to be seen again. That wasn't a tinted rock, as much as I might have liked it to be. So I don't want a familiar, even though it is a high damaging one. It's totally one of the best familiars that it could have been. But I don't want it. So neither of those are the secret room. That's very interesting, you see. There's no reason that one of them couldn't have been. It's just that it wasn't, obviously. Okay, so 1 bomb for 2 is a good trade. And then that I shouldn't need to leave the room for. Yeah. So then here we go, and then that would have been the most likely room for the secret room had I looked, the most likely location that is, had I actually taken the time to look and see the rest of the floor, which would obviously have been a silly plan. Note that the flies are not affected by a lump of coal. So, just don't expect it to be. This is good because this gets me 2 chests, as well as the secret room. Remember, I have Mom's purse, obviously, since I'm holding 2 trinkets, so I'll be able to keep one of them when I get the Polaroid, which is probably going to be Samson's lock at this point. Bad as it is, I don't really want to have my drops cluttered by bombs. But I do have one more key, so let's get this. Do I know that pill? I probably know that pill. Ladder's about to be useless, though. I don't know this pill. So I'm definitely not going to buy the ladder. And this pill is speed down. I like that a lot. That's really good. So goodbye, Mom's knife. Goodbye, Sister Maggie. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not taking Mom's knife. Could be the loss here. But I had more fun doing it, and that's really what matters here. I'm going to take the chance on this. Oh. Could have been a guppy item, which would have made me pretty happy, even though that would only be 2/3, not the full way. If it had been the dead cat, I would have gone all in on Guppy's paw right there. Note that I'm not getting to the devil room or angel room unless I teleport there on this floor. Or unless I can teleport out of the mom fight and then be really lucky that it's still there, because it's going to be really unlikely due to our still 0.25 multiplier. Gone to the devil room almost every floor, again, or angel room in this case, which it has been every floor except 1. Which is really lucky because it's just a 50% chance and there's no way to guarantee an angel room the same way there is to guarantee that you won't get an angel room. So it's weird. Oh wow, that was mismaneuvering, obviously. That's not a soul heart. Eh, well, we'll make it work. Okay, distance. Distance is our ally. There we go. Stop trying to shoot. You're just not. You don't know what you're talking about. Note that this floor, the devil room chance doesn't matter a ton. Yeah, I may as well do this. This would be silly not to do. Oh yeah, that chance doesn't matter a ton because I'm so unlikely to get to anything in the first place due to what I was talking about before with the teleports. Yeah, don't think I won't. I'm gonna go all in on this, get the mark, which is damage up by 1, speed up by 0.2, and 1 soul heart. And I'll pick up the health over here. I was gonna go down to half of a heart and then use 1 heart for Guppy's paw, and then I would have been fine, and I also would have been in Horde of Babylon anyway. So I mean, it's like it was gonna work to my advantage. It was just that I wanted to get an item. Note though that since that was a devil room item, there is a devil room on this floor, and that still doesn't count as taking a deal with the devil. You need to pay health for that to lose the chance at the angel room. So that's still fine, but at this point it doesn't matter too much. Although I would like to conserve my health so that I can trade more for soul hearts when I get around to using Guppy's Paw. That'd be really advantageous for me, I would imagine. By I would imagine, I mean it would be, without even a question. Alright, can I slip through there? I can. I like how they kind of become a wall when you freeze them, and the other ones get pushed away by them, basically. Tick's a good trinket, especially if you're only in Soul Hearts. It basically will just cut the boss's health by 15%. Note it can't be dropped, however, and I'd like to count on the possibility of something good like Curved Horn, mostly, is what I want. Cancer would be acceptable. Now I can go to the item room where hopefully I'll find, let's say... I mean, Polyphemus would be fun, but I kind of like where we're going with the normal tiers thing. Let's say growth hormones. It was a syringe, I was close, and actually, nicely enough, this is another speed down. And it will synergize very well with being only at Soul Hearts when I get there, which I might. So, well, no, I will eventually. That's for sure, because I'm still hanging on to Guppy's Paw. So that's going to go really well, because when we get Polaroid Invincibility for 5 seconds on every hit when we have only Soul Hearts, then we can run into stuff for 5 seconds, just completely immune, and poison them, and then, well, do significant contact damage, and then poison them for damage over time. Because that's what the virus does. Really, really good. So I would count on Greed being in this shop. I'm not too inclined to take Bum Friend, if I had to be honest with you. So I'm not going to. Useful as he can be, he can also be pretty annoying. I'm going to hang on to my money since I've had good luck with beggars so far, which says nothing about the rest of the run, but I'm going to pretend it does, and then use that to justify, even though that's completely fallacious. Oh well. Recognition is probably one of the steps to getting over it or whatever. Step to quitting. I don't know. It's not the first step. Admittance is like the first step. Oops. That wasn't a red heart. So, I mean, we don't have a teleport, so it doesn't matter. But let's cheese ahoy. Again, I want to hang out to hold out as long as possible regarding using my paw here, because next floor I have an actual chance at a Devil or Angel room. However, if it gets particularly dire, then yeah, I absolutely have to give up on all of my hopes and dreams and just use it immediately. Stop spawning enemies that get particularly in my way. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed. Now that there are 3 enemies here, I can cheese to the content of my heart. Wow, you're a jerk. And that was red heart damage too. Meat, health up, damage up. It's a small damage up, but it is one. That is a key, which is useful, but I was really hoping for a small rock. We have gotten a couple speed down, so we're going to be pretty okay when we get into Whore of Babylon, which is good. Curse of the Labyrinth really sucks. So what this actually means is that there is no reason that I'm holding out on using the paw anymore, because the Devil Room won't contain items for trading health, only for nothing. It'll only be a trapdoor to Sheol. So, let's do it right. Was that 6? Then that would mean 18 soul hearts. And that's good. However, I am a little faster now, which is totally bad because I have less precision in my movement and no better dodging, really. Regardless, does not matter. So in the womb and utero, always leave and re-enter the room if you don't have Mr. Mega so that you can increase the blast radius of your bomb in order to blow up as many rocks as possible, as you never know which one is going to be a tinted rock. I was hoping for balls of steel. If I had to be honest about that, I was pretty much counting on it. Or like a health up or something. Health up is really good because that's 3 soul hearts. So we've miraculously found the boss room immediately with like no strife or anything. And that means that we can ditch this floor super duper early. I'm hoping that we don't fight death. I'd love just a standard health up. That would be really helpful. Skolex, that can give us exactly that. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is freeze Skolex up in the air, which I'm actually unsure if that's possible. I'd like it to be, but I don't think it is. Because you can't even freeze it here. You can only slow it, which is actually bad. Well, slowing it when it's jumping is bad. Slowing it there doesn't actually make a difference. Ah, there we go. So it just seems to have like some resistance to it, or we're just particularly unlucky because it didn't happen for so long. So shot speed up's bad. And I'm not going to take it. I'm trying to cut it close to them on my sweeps so that orbitals can do a little bit of work. I do have a fair amount of bombs. Ah, yes, the freezing. The freezing is quite good. Okay, that was something, even though it only gave me a cent. Could have used a bomb or a key or anything. Okay, you're in the way, Monstro. Oh, you jerk. You're in the way, and I couldn't attack the heart that I had frozen. Okay, so the only thing that sucks about freezing the heart is that it does, like, freezing it at the wrong time, I suppose, is that it doesn't get to spawn the enemies, and your bomb is actually kind of worthless at that point. So I don't like that, but other than that, it's great, because I still get to do more damage. Okay, oh my god. The knights getting frozen is actually kind of really inconvenient. Okay, yes. No, I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, oh, we just barely missed it. It's almost in the repeated bombs. Which is good because I'm almost out of bombs. And now it is. So now we can just keep on firing. As far as our chances with Isaac and Blue Baby, they're particularly good due to our slowing and freezing. But they're not really that good otherwise. Alright. Also, I got a funny comment the other day. Someone saying that I only like Eve because I always get carried as her. And, I mean, that's clearly not true. This is not a carry run in the slightest. This is just a good run that I played intelligently to get. But I just like Eve because she's a challenge. Her items aren't garbage. She starts with workable stats. She may be the second worst character, but she's actually a decent character. So, yeah, she's fun because she's got a challenge. She's got some obvious disadvantages, but she also is winnable. She's playable. It's all good. Left is, of course, the proper path at all times. Oh, hey, you know, who asked you to do that? I want you to go into that spike thing. Yeah, I want you to just kill yourself. I don't even want to look at you. Because I do have to look at you to cry on you. Which is, of course, my main source of damage. Alright. I'd like to kill that over there. Just missed it. That's fine, though. I do have an extra bomb. And I'm just checking in here while I do that, and then we'll get not the small rock, which is disappointing. We have 3 keys, so not quite enough for the entire chest, but it's still something. It's going to be most of it, and those could be good items. So we never even got a second guppy item. That's kind of interesting to me. But it's alright. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know. But this is exactly what we need to see in this fight. Lots of freezing and slowing, making it so that Isaac doesn't actually shoot back very much. We're keeping as much distance as possible to do as much damage from the lump of coal, and we haven't gotten hit yet. This is how I'd like to see the next run go as well, or the next fight, not the next run. I mean, of course I'd like to see the next run go this smoothly at this point in the game, but I meant the next floor with the Blue Baby fight. So I'm just counting on my orbitals to protect me, which is a silly policy because there we go. But poison touch, lest we forget. Okay, I'm gonna kill you, and then you're dead, and then I'm leaving. And we're gonna see what the chest has in store. I doubt, by the way, that PhD is actually kind of bad, because I wouldn't mind a speed up, or a speed down, and now I can't get it. But what was I even saying? I don't know. Spider Butt, it's a decent replacement. It's something. It does 20 damage to every enemy in the room, and it slows stuff, so I mean it's good. It's usable every 2 rooms, so I'll just use it a lot in the chest, and then if I happen to have it for the blue baby fight, it's all well and good. Hey, I don't think I'm losing frames, and I just got a Skype message and the thing's blinking, and we're fine. This doesn't look nearly as bad, it doesn't feel nearly as bad as it does other times. However, I am going to check it, just because. And then see if we speed up. Might look a little smoother, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. I can get in there. Perfect. I got 3 of them. So yeah, Skype is much less of an impedance with the Flash update, which is all I could have really asked for. I'm really good at guessing the right direction today, I guess. Alright, so now we just do all the freezing thing and the slowing thing and hope that Blue Baby doesn't accomplish much the same way that Isaac didn't. However, I have a lot of health, and I think that I'd probably get away with tanking it and going for Poison Touch as our main source of damage here. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, this was much more exciting than it would have been had I taken Mom's Knife, for example. This was a good run. It was intelligently played. It was earned, I'd say, even though it wasn't like a super difficult run. It was something that I got because I played well, I played right. And, I mean, this isn't getting carried, though Mom's Contacts is really good. I don't know. I think that this is just kind of... This is Eve being fun. Although this is a very, very easy fight. This is a little pointless. May as well use that. I was waiting for angelic babies, but obviously we're not even going to give them a chance to spawn with the... like, we froze so much there, and I'm not going to complete the floor. I'm just going to take the win and be happy about it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I did. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.